Joust. Timer coming down. And it's going to be interesting to see how these two teams play. Gilligan and Akemi, of course, being some really fast stacks. Akemi, talking of which, taking the disc, going to be able to try to move this up with a nice cross pass moving forward. Gilligan with the tap back, moving their way up the field. The stacks coming through and trying to get some offensive pressure. Some of that kind of misplay coming through from the beginning, but it's still going to be low into the bubble. Akemi passing up a nice, beautiful cross. Another cross down low right into Gilligan's hands and laying that up for a nice, easy 2.
Good pressure coming out of the wireless jacks. A quick early boost coming from the back, forcing good passing deep into the 2-point lane and good passes to secure the 2-pointer.
Yeah, have to laugh real quick at chat seeing Philibus saying currently seeking to become the worst goalie in VRML. That's something to be ashamed of, but the fast boost coming through here, the unfortunate ding off the bottom there, as we were talking about earlier, wireless jacks, that fast stack coming through, surprising the QB. And Skull-Crusaders getting that kind of loose disc out of the top pocket with the clear coming through.
Skull-Crusaders looking to get advantage, putting on the wireless jack side, but there is Blitz waiting for his passes, waiting for him to be pushed on. Pass onto the Akemi. Akemi with a straight lane so far. Walks it. Goes to Gilligan, who goes for a backboard and scores the 2-pointer.
Yeah, nice backboard shot there coming through from Gilligan, being able to put that in, giving them a nice secure lead coming forward into the game. Gilligan, of course, no slouch of being a brawler. Going to be interesting to try to see how he's going to be racking up the stunts through the rest of this game. But Skull-Crusaders is going to be, again, those fast attacks coming through from wireless jacks, kind of catching me off guard as well. But Skull-Crusaders trying to get this offense going and definitely contesting on their own.
Almost a quick 3-pointer coming out from the Skull-Crusaders. Unfortunately, will.i.am there to defend it. Now, 1v1. Blitz on goal. Goes for this anchor shot and gets it.
Oh man, Blitz hanging his hand up there in some disappointment. Looks like that one might have lagged back into the goal a little bit with that anchor shot coming through from CamJam. But taking the goalie by surprise a little bit. Getting themselves onto the board though. Skull-Crusaders 2 points. 7 minutes left in this game though, of course, and plenty of time to battle this one through.
Surprise boost coming out of the wireless jacks for a deep pass. Unfortunately not able to recover, but there is Blitz, goes for the cut and goes for the shot and scored by Blitz.
Yeah, nice shot there, being able to work their way through. A very interesting catapult delay from wireless jacks there, opening up their right lane passes, being able to relay that forward and giving them a really nice offensive chance. Now, Skull-Crusaders being back, they're going to have a nice pass coming through onto the left, working their way up the field. Looks like CamJam dodging his way around, being able to get that nice forward pass. Unfortunately, going to be cutting loose, though, with wireless jacks going to be trying to get this through, getting the boost and stacks onto the offensive pressure, getting through onto the other side. A nice snag there coming out from Asgod. Very nice. Unfortunately, bouncing off the lip of tunnel and giving wireless jacks with a nice recovery and having another offensive chance here, working up the field. And some nice opportunities coming through. A cut pass looks like a little bit of a laggy interaction there off of CamJam's head, but the wireless jacks with a really nice recovery there, being able to work their way in. Blitz with a nice down low pass, and the Akemi being able to finish that one up and seal it up for wireless jacks.
Yeah, lots of pressure coming out of the wireless jacks. Good defense coming out of the Skull-Crusaders, but just not able to clear right now.
Yeah, CamJam definitely trying to do the best he can with what he's got. I know he's kind of had some high ping, but a nice little jump over the fast stacks from wireless jacks. Blitzing the QB, giving Skull-Crusaders an open goal to take advantage of. Very nice from So Icy. And a nice start, getting them up another 3 hands to the board with pretty much half the game still left to go.
Yeah, great restraint shown by Anthony to just wait until the last second for that pass to allow for his teammate to have the 3-pointer.
Yeah, some of that coming through, even with some of the less competitive experience coming through. Another one of those delayed jousts. Really interesting to watch how they're going to be trying to roll out with those clears coming down. Skull-Crusaders trying to get this out, give them some time. But the joust is something I definitely like to look into. It looks like they have something really interesting going on. But Skull-Crusaders going to be able to get a nice clear coming downfield, but this recovery from Wireless Jax being able to keep it in and keep this pressure relentlessly against with an open 3 shot from the Akami. Very nice indeed.
Yeah, great breakouts coming out of the Wireless Jacks. With that delay boost, it's keeping Skull-Crusaders on their toes. Are they going to go with not knowing exactly what tunnel they're going to go into?
Yeah, some of this boosting from Wireless Jax, knowing just from self-experience, just how fast they're able to get down to the other side of the arena. They're seeing how they just stunned out the QB there and being able to sink and open net. Blitzing that QB is Wireless Jax, showing how fast they are at being able to get up and down the arena. It's probably in about almost 2 seconds flat.
Yeah, absolutely no breathing room right now for the Skull-Crusaders. Can they give up a pass quick enough to the tunnels?
Yeah, you got to be fast, and it looks like they're switching up the QB there and getting a nice pass coming through the tunnel. It's going to take a wild bounce up and a really nice lucky bounce with Camchan anchoring off of the nest. Yeah, that's a nice... Actually, I didn't realize that was a 3-pointer. That's really good for Skull-Crusaders, getting them even more up. Camcham showing what he's worth.
Yeah, absolutely. With 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go and a 6-point difference, this is totally a winnable situation for the Skull-Crusaders.
Yeah, exactly, and it's got to be coming down to keeping up that mental coming forward, especially for a new team, but they're showing a lot of patience, which is kind of something we've seen in some other newer teams too, like Spaghetti, where you just see some of these patience from these players who even have some of the less experience. Wireless Jax being able to slap that one out of their own bubble, though, buying them some more time.
Yeah, Skull-Crusaders wasting no time, applying the pressure just as Wireless Jax have been. Going for the 2-pointer, but just missing. Gilligan there, looking to clear it. Waits for his options, goes for the reset. Will goes for the right tube clear, gets it, but right there is Anthony to return it to the Skull-Crusaders possession.
Yeah, that's some very nice offensive chance and a nice relay coming through there. It looks like Will going to have a really good chance here, but he's going to wait. He's going to play the patient game, let those boosts come through. His team setting up in the bubble, a nice reset, but Cam Jam in the right spot at the right time, having an opportunity to move his way forward, taking that 3-pointer. It's going to be a pass downfield, getting them in for the 2-point with that boost, being able to follow that up.
Yeah, 3-pointer or 2-pointer with 2 minutes, with a little bit more than 2 minutes to go. It's very important points coming out for Skull-Crusaders.
Yeah, exactly. And even at that point, they had that boost to follow it up, which is just absolutely crucial. Still giving them points onto the board. Only 4 points behind the 2 minutes is definitely doable. And definitely interesting to see how Cam Jam's going to keep progressing of a player. You know, I gotta appreciate the spinning myself. But as Wireless Jax gets a nice shot coming through the bubble, some more recovery coming through from Skull-Crusaders trying to get this out is Anthony Gasolini. But a nice recovery again coming through from Wireless Jax, being able to just keep this pressure onto their side.
Awesome cut coming out by Blitz. Blitz sneaking up on the goalie, giving no chance for him to react.
Yeah, very nice cut indeed, especially just coming fresh out of that Kangarillas game against Illuminati, where you just got to see this all the time, seeing these players as well, just showing these cut passes are just absolutely beautiful. But a nice rollout here coming through from Skull-Crusaders, but the snag from Blitz being absolutely clutch, just swarming and smothering out that fenceman. And a nice cut pass coming in, and Gilligan going to be able to loop that one around and put that into the goal for himself, extending the lead up to 18.
Yeah, what a crucial 30 seconds that has been for the Wireless Jacks, with scoring 4 points and extending their lead to 8 points. With 1 minute to go, can the Skull-Crusaders come back?
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be running out of time. They're going to need some fast plays coming through here, but Gilligan and Akami showing what they're worth again with those fast boosts. An interesting anchor pass coming through, trying to reset the disc, but their time ticking down. Asgard going to be trying to work this forward, but if you can see just the absolute pressure the Wireless Jax is being able to put on, covering all these lanes. So Icy trying to do the best he can, looping around. 45 seconds left. They're going to have to try. A nice forward pass coming up. Unfortunately, going to be missed. And it looks like it's going to be laying into the hands of Wireless Jax.
Now in this Wireless Jax possession, all they have to do right now is just delay and pass it until the timer runs out.
Yeah, definitely some interesting gameplay, though, coming out from Skull-Crusaders, showing what they're worth. Not the score that I was expecting, but a nice cut pass getting smothered out by Anthony Gasolini, being able to get that clear. nice way to stop them from putting in those points towards the end of the game. But definitely something I wasn't expecting out of Skull-Crusaders. They definitely showed up and put a pretty good performance on, actually. And speaking of which, Anthony being able to shut down another 3 there towards the end of the game, showing what he's worth for as a goalie, but very interesting to see. And definitely looking forward to seeing how they're going to come out into this round 2 and adjust to those fast stacks from Wireless Jacks.
Yeah, good mentality by the Skull-Crusader boys. Just even when they were down at the beginning of the game, they did not give up and absolutely gave it all until the end of the round.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you got to look forward coming through into these games. Mental it's very key to success up in the higher levels. Is once you start getting tilted, it's where everything comes down. But Skull-Crusaders looking like they're staying up there pretty well. I mean, being able to get 10 points onto the board and probably surprising Wireless Jacks a little bit. Very interesting to see.
Yeah,
he loves the name Anthony Gasolini. I remember when he was going by Ant Gas, and we were all calling him that for fun. He's a very fun player, very interesting player, and interesting to finally see him start joining into the competitive league. Very happy to see some new players and some new faces coming up.
Yeah, so far we have seen a low punch game, even surprising, coming out of Gilligan, who's very well known to throw out those punches every game.
Yeah, Gilligan, though, I mean, he's known for his punches, and he's still rocking the scoreboard there at 21 over everybody else. Definitely some low stunts coming through the other sides. Maybe that's going to be able to help Skull-Crusaders coming through and get some more success, stopping those fast chains of Gilligan and Will and Acme as well. All incredibly fast players, but as the joust is going to be coming through here, Wireless Jacks being able to take that, just showing how fast they are again, getting set up into the bubble. Blitz with a nice cut pass on a nest, and into the top of the goal is Blitz with a nice setup there.
Yeah, good game sense by Blitz to just wait for his teammate to get the disc and just be free for the 2-pointer.
Yeah, some very fast stacks here. Going to see if Wireless Jacks is going to be going for that blitz again onto the QB, surprising them, taking them off guard. Let's see, it looks like they're actually going to be playing it pretty passive, having the stack putting the pressure on an open player way downfield. Very nice positioning coming through there from Cam Jam. Going to be trying to work this up the field, looking for his options. Taking a nice low shot, where it almost looked like it could have even been already a dawn shot, bouncing up towards the goal, but a nice little stop there from Wireless Jacks. Asgod being able to recollect that, but throwing it away a little bit early. With Wireless Jacks, again with the recovery, being able to show how well they're able to just continue to recover this disc and come through. A nice little 3-point attempt there, but the stop again from Anthony Gasolini. Trying to clear it down to his teammate here and get it down onto the offensive side.
Yeah, good punishes coming from both teams from taking unnecessary shots. And now, as the race continues, Wireless Jacks able to recover it. Blitz trying to slow down the play, looks for his teammate. Back passes it to Tunnel. Gilligan as well, waiting. Goes back to Blitz, who now cuts to his teammate under goal. Goes for the shot, but just misses. But Gilligan is there to recover it. Just by his teammate, is headbutted out of there. And AZ God trying to clear it, but just watch out. Wireless Jacks are there to recover it.
Yeah, a nice snag coming through there from So Icy. Being able to get that clear down into the offensive bubble for him. Trying to see where these stacks are coming through, but the speed from Wireless Jacks being able to beat them out. Those fast boosts just prevailing for their team, being able to boost around them. But a nice snag, kind of unfortunate headbutt, as you were saying, into the bubble there. Weird interaction coming off. Everybody smacking into the block here, but being able to be smacked out from Gilligan. And a nice recovery here, seeing how they're going to try to recollect this. Asgod, unfortunately, as the pass is going to be sailing by, into the hands of Gilligan. Gilligan going to be taking a shot and weaving it in between all of those defenders there for a nice 14-meter 3, getting him up to 5-0 on the scoreboard.
Good awareness coming out of Gilligan. Right now, Skull-Crusaders not punching out a lot if you look at the statistics, and is that currently biting them in the butt right now?
As I'm being corrected in the chat, it's So Icy equals saucy. Maybe you should spell it that way, man. It's not my fault. No, I'm kidding. Kind of an interesting name to spell it. I've never seen that name in game, so that definitely threw me off. But Wireless Jack's going to be able to take this coming up through, getting a nice offensive setup into the top of bubble. Acme working his way down and being able to sink a nice shot there for a 2-pointer, getting him up to 7-0. Some excellent work there from Wireless Jacks.
A tricky position for Anthony, not knowing if he's going to go for the back pass or the tight. front angle.
All right, working their way up is Skull-Crusaders. Anthony Gasolini trying to get actually a very lucky headbutt there for Wireless Jax, being able to recover. Just going to be loose in the top pocket. Getting down into the tunnel, taking a nice sharp bounce up, but the boost coming back from Wireless Jax. And a shot attempt coming close, almost prevailing for Wireless Jax, but Blitz going to be able to recover this here to the top ceiling. It looks like maybe getting a little bit Rift-esque as we're walking up the field here. A nice 3-point attempt. Is he going to be able to sink this off the backboard? And a close chance. Gilligan back in time to going to be able to receive this and try to get this pressure moving forward.
Yeah, good punish by Soisi, just missing the 3-pointer to gain back momentum for his team. And just as I say that, Will, with a good pass receive, scores the 3-pointer for his team.
Yeah, very nice by Will being able to just sink that in. 3 points, getting him up to 10-0 on this board at halftime. See how they're going to be trying to roll this out. Skull-Crusaders need to try to get onto the board here. The offensive rollout, that boost again coming through and just trying to surprise. The delay launcher boost there, Blitz being able to run in so fast. But with the recollect from Anthony Gasolini trying to get them to move forward. Nice interception there from Will. A great read from the offensive stop. A nice pyramid setup coming through here. Gilligan going to be able to dunk that and put that in softly. Put him up another 2 points onto the board.
Yeah, unfortunately, Skull-Crusaders were not able to boost in time to defend. And as 4 minutes and 45 seconds remain, and a solid 12-point lead for the Wireless Jacks, can Skull-Crusaders gain the momentum?
Yeah, nice offensive joust there. Almost getting snuck up on by that defensive chain. Chain trying to get back in time to get into defense to stop this play. A nice grab coming through there. And a clear coming through the left tunnel. Unfortunately hitting the block, bouncing up loose into the mid. But these stacks are just so incredibly fast. It's hard to defend against, especially when you're not going to be able to see the side. Cam Jam going to be trying to do his best, doing that anchor shot again. Getting them onto the board, another 2.
Yeah, Alchemy tried to reset it back to his goalie, but unfortunately he bounced it on the shield, allowing Cam G for the anchor shot and the 2-pointer for his team.
Yeah, Cam Jam going back to those anchor shots. Seems to be working for him, though. That's this nice low rollout to the Alchemy and getting it through. And taking a bounce up on the ramp with Skull-Crusaders, rather. Trying to get another pass out, but Gilligan with a nice read, cutting off that lane. Bounce pass coming through, going to be cutting his teammate very well. Back to Gilligan, around and through onto that 0 angle. Going up to another 2-pointer. Just taking this lead is Wireless Jacks.
Yeah, Wireless Jacks are totally in control of this game right now. Able to slow down the plays, able to get the intercepts and the important 2-pointers. Slowly but surely coming in to give the decisive lead right now to the Wireless Jacks.
That fast stack again and again coming through. That delay boost, even there to pick up that pass. Another low cut down to Acme, taking that 1v1 into the goal. Putting him up another 2 points. Wireless Jacks, these boosts are insane. Coming downfield incredibly fast and being able to pick up these loose discs that they're breaking up onto that initial offensive joust, shutting them out before they can even get off half. Now, this offensive joust coming through, looping his way through, trying to get that, but another nice read there. Blitz being able to get a nice clear through this offensive play with the open 3. Going to be just going slightly wide, slapping it down with kind of a wild pass. Blitz grabbing it through the shield. Very nice grab. And putting another 2, just racking up the points.
Yeah, Blitz right now absolutely on point with those interceptions. Able to read where the only passes to his team, to the passes of the Skull-Crusaders, able to narrow it down to 4 more points for a mercy win.
Yeah, as we are getting close to that mercy win, but Skull-Crusaders showing that they were able to get up on the board. They just need to get some of that momentum coming forward. And nice, what would have been a 3-point attempt coming through, but the defenseman still in goal, being able to cut that off. Now Gilligan trying to feed this through. It's going to be bouncing through the tunnel down to low mid. And another nice clear coming through from Skull-Crusader, but taking an unfortunate bounce again, keeping it onto their side. Akemi taking it in 1v2 with 2 goalies, maybe too many cooks in the kitchen. But another nice backboard attempt coming through, getting him up.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Yeah, unfortunately.
As my voice dies out there. Sorry about that. I had to get some water. But timer coming on again with 1 minute left. And trying to see what Skull-Crusaders can try to do. A nice slap. Unfortunately, bouncing back, but Anthony going to be trying to get that out down to that low left tunnel.
Now the Skull-Crusaders are trying to hold on. Cam G passes to his teammate on the nest, who tries to juke out Blitz, but Blitz is on it. But AZ got trying to steal it away from Blitz, but Blitz again able to clear it out for his team. Anthony there to recover it, passes it down. Cam G waiting for his teammates to be ready. Trying to juke out currently Wireless Jackson, successfully doing it. Oh, but Blitz able to steal it. And unfortunately for the Wireless Jacks, intercepted by Anthony, who again is juking out Blitz, unable to complete the pass. Good clear coming out of the Wireless Jacks, and the final, possibly the final pass, and match point going to the Wireless Jacks.
Yes, very nice plays at the end there. You had Anthony Gasolini playing that gamer boy position far back, catching those clears, and he was doing a good job of keeping that onto the offensive side. Maybe he needed to start getting some of that luck or some of that positioning earlier. But a very nice debut still for Skull-Crusaders as a new team. Definitely nothing to hang your head about. They got pretty close towards that first game, just not being able to carry it over into the second game, especially against those incredibly fast stacks that Wireless Jacks have. And with that synergy they have built up, being able to just battle through that middle and come blitzing through and stuffing into that QB.
Absolutely. I think any team should be rightly afraid of those stacks coming so quickly.
Yeah, it's definitely hard. But as this game winds down, we had a pretty good performance there from Gilligan. Gilligan leading the top of the scoreboard there with 18 points, with the Akemi pretty close following up with 11 points and 6 assists. Blitz with 6 points and 5 assists. Gilligan, of course, as we talked about earlier with the stuns, still the crazy man himself, still being able to pull 42 stuns out of this 2-game series. But definitely something hard to shut down. Wireless Jacks, definitely a very tough team to come against, very fast. And definitely interesting to see how they're going to be doing in the future coming up through this, especially not to just like this includes Skull-Crusaders too, because they're very interesting to see. I was very impressed with their first game performance, and I think if they can just start getting into that momentum and start getting the way forward, and Cam Jam especially popping off, doing some of the whirly twirlies, which I appreciated. But very interesting to see.
Yeah, absolutely. They definitely had the momentum in the middle of the second round, so absolute props to the Skull-Crusaders.
Yeah. But all right, thank you guys all for tuning in. This has been Andy W from Infinite, and we of course had Skinny, who is subbing for Joker. And thank you all for joining again. I hope you all have a great night.
Thank you guys. Good night.
I'm Palidore. Good night.